Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. Today also discuss the continuation of the AP from the ML Agrawal book I.C.S.E because the GP, that is GP is especially from the I.C.S.E, not in CBSE and West Bengal board. Now, and this is the exercise number 9.4 and the books is suppose 2025 edition. So I write down on the six two to four to six some discuss because the exam is coming I.C.S.E the next month. So just I quickly complete this. So the six sums are there. The first sum, no problem at all. Okay. The first sum is find, no problem. Find the sixth and the nth term of the list number. Okay. Find the sixth and the nth term of the list number. List number means list the GP series. The first term is 3 by 2. You know, the first term is 3 by 2. Child time 3 by 2. Then 3 by 4. Then 3 by 8. So what is your first target? You getting here the first term. So I'll not discuss later. Very quick I discuss. A is the first term. So right. A is 3 by 2. The first term. So what is the value of R? R you know. This is the second term 3 by 4 divided by 3 by 2. Very quick, I just solve it here. So this is 3 by 4 into 2 by 3. Okay. So this is this 2, this is this. So R is half. You get. The first term you know, these are listed here. 3 by 2. The common ratio is half. So the general formula you know. General formula. So this is the AN actually. AN is equal to A R N minus 1. This is the general formula of the GP series you know already. Okay. Just a custom. Okay. So just put the value. So n term. So here is you know this is A. A is 3 by 2. The calculation certain the idea of the exponents is very important here. R is half. And this is n minus 1. Okay. No problem. No problem. Now, here is a tricks. 3 by 2, that means you write 3 into half. And here is this is n minus 1. If this is half, actually the power of half is 1. So here is 3 into half. In case of exponents, you know that when base are same, power will be added. So n minus 1 plus 1. Okay, so this. So actually this is 3 into half to the power n or 3. This is 2 to the power n. Here is the answer. So this is the answer. What is the find the n term of the list? So this is the an is equal to 3 by 2 to the power 2 to the power n. 3 by 2 to the power n. This is the nth term. From there you calculate any terms. This is the general formula I just put here. Very easy. Don't be confused to see the sum. Don't be confused to see the sum. So here is let this is the sixth term. If this is the 8th term, 9th term, 10th term. So here is you put a 6. The formula is this. A R n minus 1. So you know what's the value of A. A is 3 by 2. You know R is half. N minus 1, that means actually 6 minus 1. So this is 3 by 2 half to the power 5. To the power 5. So actually this is 3. This is 2 to the power 1. But ultimately this is 2 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 5. So answer is 3 to the power 3 by 2 to the power 6. 3 by 2 to the power 6. Now what's the value of this? 3 by 2 to the power 6. 2 to the power 6 means 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2. This is 2 into 2 into 2, 8. And this is also 8. So 64 by 64. This is the ultimate answer. This is the ultimate answer. Don't you see panic. Don't you just fall in panic when see a sum. GP is very hard. No problem. You just understand properly. You know the formula. Remember the formula. Just you put the formula in the proper place. And if you just not panic, the brain will be open. You easily calculate. The very important thing is the calculation. One is the process and then is the calculation. If the calculation wrong, the process is right, but calculation is wrong, the answer will not come. Okay, so this is okay, clear. In which way we solve? Find the sixth and the nth term of the list. Here is the list, that is the GP series actually. That means here, just in which you just begin. This is first term, second term, third term. So first you see, this is the first term you write. Okay, no problem. This is the first term you write. What is the common difference? A2 by A1. So this is A2 by A1, A2 by A1. Okay, you get R. Now the n term, you know the formula AN, that is the general formula is AR n minus 1. You just put the value properly in the proper place and the calculation is okay. So ultimately, what is the value of AN? This is 3 by 2 to the power n. 3 by 2 to the power n. That is the ultimate value of AN. 3 by 2 to the power n is the ultimate value. Now the next is 6 term. If this is 6, you write A6 is equal to AR n minus 1, n is 6. If this is 7, if this is 12, you write 12. Here is you write 12. Then you calculate. A is this is R, and n minus 1, 6 minus 1, 5. This is the exponent. This is actually exponent. 1 half to the power 5. That means 3 by, this is half. So 2 to the power 1 and this is 2 to the power 5. So 2 to the power 6. The value of 2 to the power 6 is 64. Okay. Clear? Love it? Now, clearly you understand. Very easy. Just to properly understand. Okay. Now the next sum. What is the sum? The sum is 1.6 actually. What is the sum? Find the sixth term from the end of the list number. This is the starting. This is a GP series. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, and this is the last. This is actually the value of the last term. We remember, this is the value of the last term. Okay. So here the last term but value. This is 12288. So find the sixth term from the end. That means this is the last term. So before this, this is the, if you just decreasing in this way, the sixth term. What is the value of this sixth term? Okay, clear. First term is A. This is the first term. That is 3. Okay, first term is 3. What is the common ratio? CR, I asked, right? CR, common ratio. This is minus 6 by 3. This is actually minus 2. Is clear? Is clear? Is clear? Now, you just previous video you just discussed the formula when you just calculate the last term. Then the formula is then the sixth term from the last term. From the end or the end. The common ratio is 1 by R. This is very important. Here is the common ratio is R. From the end, you just calculate the common ratio, you take 1 by R. This is very important. So, from the end, what is the last term actually? A6. So, from the beginning, from the end, this is actually first. So, L in place of this into this is 1 by R to the power, the formula is just n minus 1. So what is the difference actually? From the beginning, A6, you write from the beginning you write A plus, AR into the power 1, AR n minus 1. If you just, from the beginning, what is the sixth term? From the beginning. 3 minus 6, 12. This from the beginning. What is the formula? You know, a 6 is equal to AR n minus 1. From the end, what is the 6 term? From the end, what is the formula? L is the last term, A into the common ratio is 1 by R here. Not only other change. Only this is the actually the from the end, this is the first term. No problem. Here is the beginning, this is the first term. From the end, this is the first term, the value of the first term. And only the change is you take here is R is the common ratio. But in case from the calculation from the end, the R is 1 by R actually. Okay. Only the difference is this. Just put the value. Just you put the value. No problem. What is this? Here is A, the value of the last term, this 12288 into this is R is minus 2. And this is n is 6, 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1. So this is 12288 into this is 1 by minus 2 to the power 5. Minus 2 to the power 5. In this case, you know the indices. Actually, this is minus and this is what? The ultimate answer is minus. Ultimate answer is minus actually. 12288 by 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2. 2 to the 4 to the 8, 16, 32. So 12288 by 32. So ultimate answer is minus. So this is 384. 384. Just divide 384. 12288 divided by 32. Divided by 32. So this is 3 2 just 6, 3 3 are 9, 6, 2, 8, 8. 3 2 just 6, 3 3 are 9, 8. So if this is you take 8, this is 2, this is 1, this is 8. This is 8. So 4, 4 2 is 8. Okay. So you get 348. So answer is this minus 348. Minus 384. Minus 384. Okay. So this is a sum. This is a different sum. This is a different sum. This is the calculation from the end. One is only different. In case of the from the end you calculate, you take L is the last value of the last term and the common ratio is always take 1 by R. From the beginning the common ratio is R. From the end you calculate the common ratio is 1 by R you take. Okay. Clear? This. Just you put the value and do the calculation. Clear? Clear? Okay. This is a I just write here the different pattern. What is the different pattern? Okay. Rabbit. Different pattern. Just you other sum in this pattern you just practice in your home. You just automatically do the sum. No problem at all. Concept must be clear. Okay. And the calculation. Clear? Now this 2 is okay. Now the 2.1. What is this? 2.1. Which term of GP is this? That means here you find out the number of terms in GP series. First term is this, second term is this, third term is this, and is this actually the last term? This is actually the last term of this ultimate the term is this. That means here what is this is the value of the actually last term. You just find out the value of n of this term. What is the n here? This is the n is 1, this is n is 2, n is 3. So 128, what is the n? What is the value of the number of terms? Okay. Clear? So 2.1, start. That is the last term, you know. This is the last term. You write 128. Okay. Last term is this. You know the first term. First term is 2 and CR common ratio is 2 root 2 by 2. Ultimately root 2. That is the given data. First you write all the given data. Okay, what is the this you calculate, in, no problem. You know the value of the last term, so a in the formula is ar in minus 1. Ar n minus 1, you know the value of the last term or this term. This is 128. Just you put the value. A is, what is the first term? A is 2. R, R is root 2. This is n minus 1. This is n minus 1. So actually this is 128 by 2. That is equal to root 2 n minus 1. No problem. This is 64. 64. 64. So this is root 2 n minus 1. Now 64 means actually 2 into 2 into 2, 8, 2 to the power 6. This is equal to root 2 n minus 1. 2 to the power 6 suppose. This is 64. This is 64. 64. So 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4 to 8, 8, 64. Now one, this is actually this the not the GB. This is actually the solving of exponents. Exponents. You write 2, you write in this way, root 2 square. You write. No problem. 2 in place of 2, you write root 2 square. You write it. 2 is actually root 2 square. Why? Because root 2 into root 2, so ultimately 2. So 2 you write in this way. 2 you write in this way. Why? The base is here is root 2. For that reason, this is the indices. This is actually the exponents. And this is 6 is here. No problem. This is root 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay? Clear? Clear? Now, base are same. So this power is same. So n minus 1 you write 12. So n is equal to 13. This is the answer. In this way you solve it. Clear? No problem? Clear it? The confusion arises. This is 2 to the power 6 is root 2. Very each and every maximum student, the confusion here. 2 to the power 6 is this. In which way? You know the exponents. You know the exponent. Just you convert. This is root 2. So 2, just you convert root 2 square. Just do this. Root 2 square into 6 is there. Now this is the exponents. Root 2, this is 12. This is 12. So root 2 n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to 12. So n is equal to 13. Clear? So in this way you solve it. Okay. So this is the different pattern. This is the different pattern. Okay. So clear? This is 13. Okay. Now the next sum. I just continue very fast because the exam is coming to the next month. The GP will be completed within this. Okay. So for that reason. Now, this is the sum number 3 actually. Sum number 3. Just write down here all the sums here. Sum number 3, the different pattern. This, all of the different pattern I choose from this email book, the exercise 9.4 2025 edition. This is for this specially for the I.C.S.E student. Okay. So here, determine the 12th term of AGP. Very important. Very important. Okay. Relax. Determine. Just you just solve the sum in the very spacious, very very previous mode. Just do it. Oh, just do it. Very interesting mood. Interesting mood. What is this? What is the problem arise? Which one problem? You don't. You know all these things. What is the tricks here? For that. Always interesting maths. Determine the 12th term of AGP. Okay. That means A12. Brain. Brain is open. Automatically you just complete. Whose 8th term? 8th term you know. A8. The value is this. And the common ratio is 2. R is 2. So now write. No problem. Now you write. So A8. 8 term is this. A8. The value of 8. That means this 192 actually the value of the 8th term in GP. Value of the 8th term. And R is given. Common ratio is 2. Common ratio is 2. So now A8 actually, this is AR 8 minus 1. AR 8 minus 1. So value of this is 192. That is A. Actually, from here I calculate the, what is the target? Actually calculate the value of A actually. Okay. For that reason, the value, this is the R is 2. You just put R is 2. So 192, and this is 2 to the power 7. That is A. That is A. That is A. 190 and 2 to the power 7. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into, that is only calculation. 2 to the 4 to the 8, 16, 32, 16, 128 suppose. 128. So here 192 by 128. This is A. This is A. Actually, it is cut up by 64. 64 into 2, 128. 64 into 3. Okay, so this is actually 3 by 2. So what is the value of A? 3 by 2. You get it. You just find out the value of A. First you get. Now determine the 12 term. You know the value of A. You know the R. So 12 term, no problem. So A12 now, A12. A12 I directly write AR to the power 11 actually. N minus 1, N is 12. We just directly write. Don't write repeatedly. Okay. N minus 1, N minus N is 12. So 12 minus 1, 11. Clear? So this is A. What's the value of A? A is 3 by 2. And R is 2. 2 to the power 11. 2 to the power 11. In case of indices, this is 2, this is actually 3 into 2 to the power 10. Because this one, so 2 to the power 10. 2 to the power 10. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is 2 to the 4 to 8. This is 8. This is also 8. And this is 2. But 8, 8, 64. 64 into 8. Just 3. Into 2. That is 10, 24. That is 10, 24. Into 3. Because 2 to the power 10 is 10, 24. So 10 to 2. 37. This is the ultimate answer. Calculation depends on you in which way you calculate. The process is this. I just calculate in this way. You just calculate because this 2 to the power 11 and then divide by 2. This also you get 10, 24. 10, 24 into 3, 3072. Okay. The calculation depends on your various student various way. Okay. So I just calculate in this way. So this is the process. Don't to be see any sum. Don't to be panic to see any sums. Here is this. Which term of this? No. Determine the 12th term. This is the sum number 3. Right. Sum number 3. A whose 8th term is this? R you know. From there, this is the target. From there, determine the 12th term. The 12th term, that means this. So you just know the value of A. From here, you not given the value of A. You just calculate the value of A is given. Now you calculate here 3 by 2 and just put the value. Okay. So now the next sum. This is a different sum. This is a different way. From here you calculate the value of A, put the value here. Okay. Clear? 3072. Now the sum number 4. Here. Don't to be see any sums. You just follow my process. What is the easier way? I try my best to follow solve the sum in the easier way. You just Clearly understand. Okay. Now the sum number 4. Sum number 4. Okay. And only one sum is left. Sum number 4, you just write here the sum number 4. Okay. In a GP, the third term is this, sixth term is this. Find the 10th term. Very interesting. In a GP, third term, you write A3, value of A3 actually. In a GP, third term is 24. Okay, no problem. Which one is given? First you write. This is the actually given data. In a GP, the third term is this, and A6, that is 192. Find the 10th term. This is the sum, no problem. If this is the 10th term, that means actually A10 is equal to A r to the power 9. Actually, you calculate. A10 means A r to the power 9. That means your target is find the value of A, find the value of R. That is your target. একটা অঙ্ক যখন দেখবে তোমার মাথাতে অটোমেটিক্যালি খেলে যাবে আমায় কি করতে হবে, হুইচ ওয়ান ইউ সলভ, ইন হুইচ ওয়ে ইউ সলভ ইট, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য ভেরি ইন্টারেস্টিং থিং। ইন কেস অফ ম্যাথস, একটা ম্যাথস তুমি দেখলে জাস্ট ইউ সি দ্য সাম, সো অটোমেটিক্যালি ইন ইউর ব্রেইন in which way you solve it. In an exam hall, that is not a very much spacious time. You would think, just quickly you absorb. This is the thing. First you write the given data. Here is the third term. A3 is this. A6 is this. Find the value of A10. That means. So what is your target? Concentrate here. First you find out the value of A and R and put the value. Now gradually you increase. You know all the formula. Clear? So first one. The general formula, so AN you know, AR n minus 1. From here, A3, actually, this is A3 means actually AR square, that is the value of 24. A6, actually the value is AR to the power 5, the value is 192. From here, you just calculate the R, AR to the power 5 divided by AR square is 192 by 24. Very interesting. If you just divide it, A is cut. This is the R cube. You know indices, exponents. This is, you just cut it. You just cut it. So actually 24 into 8, 192. That means if you cut it, you get 8. So what is the value of R is cube root of 8. So that is 2. That is 2. What is the value of R? You get 2. No problem. Clear? When you get the value of R, you just put here AR square. This is 24. You know the value of R is 2. So A into 2 square. This is 24. So A is equal to 24 by 4. So 6. Now the sum says 90%, 95% sum is completed. Because you know the value of, say, A is 6 and R is 2. Just put here. Just put here. Very interesting. Very much interesting. So R cube is this. R is cube root of this. 8 means 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. So 3 cube root. So 2. So get the value of R is 2 and the value of A is 6. Just you put A10. Find the 10th term. So A10 is equal to AR to the power 9. A value is A. What's the value of A? A is 6. And this is 2 to the power 9. 2 to the power 9. 2 to the power 9. And 2 to the power 9 you just calculate. 2 to the power 9 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 to the 4 to the 8. 2 to the 4 to the 8. 2 to the 4 to the 8. That is 64 into 8. 3. 512. So 6 into 512. This is also 3072. 3072. So what is the value of a 10? Find the 10 term, and that means the value of the 10 term. A 10 is 3072. 3072. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now for today the last sum. This is a different pattern. All of the different pattern. I just show you the different pattern, and just in this way you solve the sum. And just my motto is, if you just understand this, now the other sum in this way of the different books is not only the ML Agrawal, you just solve in your way. This is my motto. You just growing interest in the GP. Okay. Now the next sum. Very interesting. This is the sum number 5. Very interesting. This is for the last. Find the number of terms of a GP. That means find the number of terms means you find out the value of a n. What is the number n? Whose first term is this? Whose first term is this? That means a given data you just write 3 by 4. First term is this. Common ratio CR. CR is 2. And the last term. Last term means value of the last term actually. Okay. Find the number of terms. That means find the value of n actually. This is a given data. First you write down all the given data. তোমার কাছে কি কি ইনফরমেশন দেয়া হয়েছে সেটা তুমি লিখে নাও. So general formula you know, an is equal to ar n minus 1. You know the last term, value of the last term. Suppose the last term is n. Suppose the last term, actually the last term means number. Last total যে term, what is the total term? Total term. Find the number of term means কতগুলো term আছে. That means number of terms সেটা কত n. Okay. And value of this last term is this. The formula is this. So an is equal to 384. Okay. A you know 3 by 4 into r, you know r is this. You don't know the value of n. From here you calculate the value of n. Okay. Okay. So here is 384 into 4 by 3. That is equal to the power n minus 1. You just cut 384. Just you divide. 3 ones are 3. 8. 3 2 just 6. 2 24. This is 3. So this is 128. If you just, this is 128. So here 128 into this is 4 means 2 square is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. Your target is this part base is power of 2 because here is 2. So 128 actually how many part? 120 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4 to the 6 to the 8 16 32 64 and this. That means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 2 to the power 8. 2 to the power 8 or 7. 2 to the 4 to the 8 16 32 64. Oh, this is extra. 2 to the power 7 actually. 2 into 2 4. 4 to the 8 16 32 64. 64 into 2 100. 2 to the power 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here you write 2 to the power 7 into 2 square. That is 2 to the power n minus 1. This part is totally exponential. This part is totally exponential. This not the GP. Is okay. So now actually this is 2 to the power 9. 7 to this is 2 to the power 9 is 2 to the power n minus 1. I just rub it here. Okay. Okay. So actually, so 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 9. That means n minus 1 is equal to 9. So value of n is 9 plus 1 10. This is the ultimate answer. What is the value of n? N is 10. In that case, you don't confused. This is 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 128 into 2 to the power 2. You know the exponents. You know the indices. Just you convert the 128 and other in the base of 2. So 128 in the base of 2 is 2 to the power 7. 2 to the power 7 you write Here is 2 to the power 2. So same base, power will be added 2 to the power 9. So 2 to the power 9 is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. So n minus 1 is 9. N is 9 plus 1, 10. Clear? Clear? So this is the other pattern. Okay. So this for today. Now next video I just complete a 9.4, 9.5 also. So just I gradually increase and very quickly I just solve it. So many sums. So video certain either 2 to 3 videos are certain long because the I.C.S.E board is exam is coming final. For that reason I just quickly complete this. Okay. So if you just understand this, please share the channel, subscribe the channel. Thank you. Thank you, student. Thank you for seeing the video. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.